Greetings from Exam Heist. We have identified important exam questions. Practice these important questions 2-3 times to get 100% success in exam. Subscribe and comment, share PDF in the below comment section to get PDF of these 40 important questions. If you want to access full dump, please visit www.examheist.com. We have 24/7 support available for your doubts and exam queries.
Question 1. Which of the following is the software development process by which function, usability, and scenarios are tested against a known set of base requirements? Option A. Security regression testing. Option B. Code review. Option C. User acceptance testing. Option D. Stress testing. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C, user acceptance testing. Question 2. A security analyst discovers the following firewall log entries during an incident. Which of the following is most likely occurring? Option A. Banner grabbing. Option B. Port scanning. Option C. Beaconing. Option D. Data exfiltration. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B, port scanning. Question 3. A security analyst is revising a company's MFA policy to prohibit the use of short message service (SMS) tokens. The Chief Information Officer has questioned this decision and asked for justification. Which of the following should the analyst provide as justification for the new policy? Option A. SMS relies on untrusted third-party carrier networks. Option B. SMS tokens are limited to 8 numerical characters. Option C. SMS is not supported on all handheld devices in use. Option D. SMS is a clear text protocol and does not support encryption. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D, SMS is a clear text protocol and does not support encryption. Question 4. During an incident response procedure, a security analyst collects a hard drive to analyze a possible vector of compromise. There is a Linux swap partition on the hard drive that needs to be checked. Which of the following should the analyst use to extract human-readable content from the partition? Option A. Strings. Option B. Head. Option C. FStat. Option D. DD. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A, strings. Question 5. A consultant is evaluating multiple threat intelligence feeds to assess potential risks for a client. Which of the following is the best approach for the consultant to consider when modeling the client's attack surface? Option A. Ask for external scans from industry peers. Look at the open ports and compare information with the client. Option B. Discuss potential tools the client can purchase to reduce the likelihood of an attack. Option C. Look at attacks against similar industry peers and assess the probability of the same attacks happening. Option D. Meet with the senior management team to determine if funding is available for recommended solutions. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. Look at attacks against similar industry peers and assess the probability of the same attacks happening. Question 6. A development team has asked users to conduct testing to ensure an application meets the needs of a business. Which of the following types of testing does this describe? Option A. Acceptance testing. Option B. Stress testing. Option C. Regression testing. Option D. Penetration testing. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A, acceptance testing. Question 7. An analyst receives artifacts from a recent intrusion and is able to pull a domain IP address, email address, and software version. Which of the following points of the diamond model of intrusion analysis does this intelligence? represent. Option A, infrastructure. Option B, capabilities. Option C, adversary. Option D, victims. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A, infrastructure. Question 8. While conducting a network infrastructure review, a security analyst discovers a laptop that is plugged into a core switch and hidden behind a desk. The analyst sees the following on the laptop's screen. Asterisk. NBTNS. Poisoned answer sent to 192. 169. 23. 115 for name file SHAREA. Service. File server. Asterisk. LLMNR. Poisoned answer sent to 192. 168. 23. 115 for name file SHAREA. Asterisk. LLMNR. Poisoned answer sent to 192. 168. 23. 115 for name file SHAREA. SMBV2. NTLMV2 SSP client. 192. 168. 23. 115. SMBV2. NTLMV2 SSP username. COP. J. Smith. SMBV2. NTLMV2 SSP hash. F5DBF769CFEA7. Asterisk. NBTNS. Poisoned answer sent to 192. 169. 23. 24 for name file SHAREA. Service. File server. Asterisk. LLMNR. Poisoned answer sent to 192. 168. 23. 24 for name file SHAREA. Asterisk. LLMNR. Poisoned answer sent to 192. 168. 23. 24 for name file SHAREA. SMBV2. NTLMV2 SSP client. 192. 168. 23. 24. SMBV2. NTLMV2 SSP username. COP. Projers. SMBV2. NTLMV2 SSP hash. 6D093BE2FDD70A. Which of the following is the best action for the security analyst to take? Option A. Force all users in the domain to change their passwords at the next login. Option B. Disconnect the laptop and ask the users J. Smith and Projers to log out. Option C. Take the file SHAREA server offline and scan it for viruses. Option D. Initiate a scan of devices on the network to find password cracking tools. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. Disconnect the laptop and ask the users J. Smith and Projers to log out. Question 9. A Chief Executive Officer, CEO, is concerned the company will be exposed to data sovereignty issues as a result of some new privacy regulations. To help mitigate this risk, the Chief Information Security Officer, CISO, wants to implement an appropriate technical control. Which of the following would meet the requirement? Option A. Data masking procedures. Option B. Enhanced encryption functions. Option C. Regular business impact analysis functions. Option D. Geographic access requirements. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D. Geographic access requirements. Question 10. Which of the following is the difference between SAW and SCAP? Option A. SAW can be executed faster and with fewer false positives than SCAP because of advanced heuristics. Option B. SAW has a wider breadth of capability using orchestration and automation, while SCAP is more limited in scope. Option C. SAW is less expensive because process and vulnerability remediation is more automated than what SCAP does. Option D. SAW eliminates the need for people to perform remediation, while SCAP relies heavily on security analysts. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. SAW has a wider breadth of capability using orchestration and automation, while SCAP is more limited in scope. Question 11. An organization has a policy that requires service to be dedicated to one function and unneeded services to be disabled. Given the following output from an Nmap scan of a web server, which of the following ports should be closed? Option A. 21. Option B. 80. Option C. 443. Option D. 1433. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D. 1433. Question 12. An organization is upgrading its network and all of its workstations. The project will occur in phases, with infrastructure upgrades each month and workstation installs every other week. The schedule should accommodate the enterprise-wide changes, while minimizing the impact to the network. Which of the following schedules best addresses these requirements? Option A. Monthly vulnerability scans, biweekly topology scans, daily host discovery scans. Option B. Monthly topology scans, biweekly host discovery scans, monthly vulnerability scans. Option C. Monthly host discovery scans, biweekly vulnerability scans, monthly topology scans. Option D. Monthly topology scans, biweekly host discovery scans, weekly vulnerability scans. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. Monthly topology scans, biweekly host discovery scans, monthly vulnerability scans. Question 13. While reviewing incident reports from the previous night, a security analyst notices the corporate websites were defaced with political propaganda. Which of the following best describes this type of actor? Option A. Hacktivist. Option B. Nation state. Option C. Insider threat. Option D. Organized crime. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. Hacktivist. Question 14. A security analyst is performing a diamond model analysis of an incident the company had last quarter. A potential benefit of this activity is that it can identify option A. Detection and prevention capabilities to improve. Option B. Which systems were exploited more frequently. Option C. Possible evidence that is missing during forensic analysis. Option D. Which analysts require more training. Option A. The time spent by analysts on each of the incidents. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. Detection and prevention capabilities to improve. Question 15. An IT security analyst has received an email alert regarding a vulnerability within the new fleet of vehicles the company recently purchased. Which of the following attack vectors is the vulnerability most likely targeting? Option A. SCADA. Option B. CAN bus. Option C. Modbus. Option D. IoT. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. CAN bus. Question 16. An internally developed file monitoring system identified the following excerpt as causing a program to crash. Often. Char file data. 100. equals f open. Access. Log r srt copy. File data. Print f. %s File data. Which of the following should a security analyst recommend to fix the issue? Option A. Open the access. Log file in read, write mode. Option B. Replace the string copy function. Option C. Perform input sanitization. Option D. Increase the size of the file data buffer. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. Replace the string copy function. Question 17. A company's legal and accounting teams have decided it would be more cost-effective to offload the risks of data storage to a third party. The IT management team has decided to implement the cloud model and has asked the security team for recommendations. Which of the following will allow all data to be kept on the third-party network? Option A, VDI. Option B, SAS. Option C, CASB. Option D, FAAS. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B, SAS. Question 18. A security analyst discovers suspicious host activity while performing monitoring activities. The analyst pulls a packet capture for the activity and sees the following. Follow TCP stream. Which of the following describes what has occurred? Option A. The host attempted to download an application from utofto.com. Option B. The host downloaded an application from utofto.com. Option C. The host attempted to make a secure connection to utofto.com. Option D. The host rejected the connection from utofto.com. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. The host downloaded an application from utofto.com. Question 19. A security team implemented a SIEM as part of its security monitoring program. There is a requirement to integrate a number of sources into the SIEM to provide better context relative to the events being processed. Which of the following best describes the result the security team hopes to accomplish by adding these sources? Option A. Data enrichment. Option B. Continuous integration. Option C. Machine learning. Option D. Workflow orchestration. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. Data enrichment. Question 20. Which of the following organizational initiatives would be most impacted by data sovereignty issues? Option A. Moving to a cloud-based environment. Option B. Migrating to locally hosted virtual servers. Option C. Implementing non-repudiation controls. Option D. Encrypting local database queries. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. Moving to a cloud-based environment. Question 21. A help desk technician inadvertently sent the credentials of the company's CRM in clear text to an employee's personal email account. The technician then reset the employee's account using the appropriate process in the employee's corporate email and notified the security team of the incident. According to the incident response procedure, which of the following should the security team do next? Option A. Contact the CRM vendor. Option B. Prepare an incident summary report. Option C. Perform post-mortem data correlation. Option D. Update the incident response plan. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. Prepare an incident summary report. Question 22. Which of the following is most dangerous to the client environment during a vulnerability assessment, penetration test? Option A. There is a longer period of time to assess the environment. Option B. The testing is outside the contractual scope. Option C. There is a shorter period of time to assess the environment. Option D. No status reports are included with the assessment. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. The testing is outside the contractual scope. Question 23. An organization is adopting IoT devices at an increasing rate and will need to account for firmware updates in its vulnerability management programs. Despite the number of devices being deployed, the organization has only focused on software patches so far, leaving hardware-related weaknesses open to compromise. Which of the following best practices will help the organization to track and deploy trusted firmware updates as part of its vulnerability management programs? Option A. Utilize threat intelligence to guide risk evaluation activities and implement critical updates after proper testing. Option B. Apply all firmware updates as soon as they are released to mitigate the risk of compromise. Option C. Sign up for vendor emails and create firmware update change plans for affected devices. Option D. Implement an automated solution that detects when vendors release firmware updates and immediately deploy updates to production. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Utilize threat intelligence to guide risk evaluation activities and implement critical updates after proper testing. Question 24. A company's block list has outgrown the current technologies in place. The ACLs are at maximum, and the IPS signatures only allow a certain amount of space for domains to be added, creating the need for multiple signatures. Which of the following configuration changes to the existing controls would be the most appropriate to improve performance? Option A. Implement a host file-based solution that will use a list of all domains to deny for all machines on pay network. Option B. Create an IDs for the current block list to determine which domains are showing activity and may need to be removed. Option C. Review the current block list and prioritize it based on the level of threat severity. Add the domains with the highest severity to the block list and remove the lower severity threats from it. Option D. Review the current block list to determine which domains can be removed from the list and then update the ACLs and IPS signatures. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. Review the current block list and prioritize it based on the level of threat severity. Add the domains with the highest severity to the block list and remove the lower severity threats from it. Question 25. A company is experiencing a malware attack within its network. A security engineer notices many of the impacted assets are connecting outbound to a number of remote destinations and exfiltrating data. The security engineer also sees that deployed up-to-date antivirus signatures are ineffective. Which of the following is the best approach to prevent any impact to the company from similar attacks in pay future? Option A. ID signatures. Option B. Data loss prevention. Option C. Port security. Option D. Sinkholing. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. Data loss prevention. Question 26. The Steering Committee for Information Security Management annually reviews the security incident register for the organization to look for trends and systematic issues. The steering committee wants to rank the risks based on past incidents to improve the security program for next year. Below is the incident register for the organization. Which of the following should the organization consider investing in first due to the potential impact of availability? Option A. Hire a managed service provider to help with vulnerability management. Option B. Build a warm site in case of system outages. Option C. Invest in a failover and redundant system as necessary. Option D. Hire additional staff for the IT department to assist with vulnerability management and log review. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. Invest in a failover and redundant system, as necessary. Question 27. The IT department is concerned about the possibility of a guest device infecting machines on the corporate network or taking down the company's single internet connection. Which of the following should a security analyst recommend to best meet the requirements outlined by the IT department? Option A. Require the guest machines to install the corporate-owned EDR solution. Option B. Configure NAC to only allow machines on the network that are patched and have active antivirus. Option C. Place a firewall in between the corporate network and the guest network. Option D. Configure the IPS with rules that will detect common malware signatures traveling from the guest network. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. Configure NAC to only allow machines on the network that are patched and have active antivirus. Question 28. Following a recent security breach, a company decides to investigate account usage to ensure privileged accounts are only being utilized during typical business hours. During the investigation, a security analyst determines an account was consistently utilized in the middle of the night. Which of the following actions should the analyst take next? Option A. Disable the privileged account. Option B. Initiate the incident response plan. Option C. Report the discrepancy to human resources. Option D. Review the activity with the user. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. Disable the privileged account. Question 29. Which of the following are reasons why consumer IoT devices should be avoided in an enterprise environment? Choose 2. Option A. Message queuing telemetry transport does not support encryption. Option B. The devices may have weak or known passwords. Option C. The devices may cause a dramatic increase in wireless network traffic. Option D. The devices may utilize unsecure network protocols. Option A. Multiple devices may interfere with the functions of other IoT devices. Option F. The devices are not compatible with TLS 1.2. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. The devices may have weak or known passwords. Option D. The devices may utilize unsecure network protocols. Question 30. In response to an audit finding, a company's Chief Information Officer, CIO, instructed the security department to increase the security posture of the vulnerability management program. Currently, the company's vulnerability management program has the following attributes. It is unauthenticated. It is at the minimum interval specified by the audit framework. It only scans well-known ports. Which of the following would best increase the security posture of the vulnerability management program? Option A. Expand the ports being scanned to include all ports. Increase the scan interval to a number the business will accept without causing service interruption. Enable authentication and perform credentialed scans. Option B. Expand the ports being scanned to include all ports. Keep the scan interval at its current level. Enable authentication and perform credentialed scans. Option C. Expand the ports being scanned to include all ports. Increase the scan interval to a number the business will accept without causing service interruption. Continue unauthenticated scanning. Option D. Continue scanning the well-known ports. Increase the scan interval to a number the business will accept without causing service interruption. Enable authentication and perform credentialed scans. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. Expand the ports being scanned to include all ports. Increase the scan interval to a number the business will accept without causing service interruption. Enable authentication and perform credentialed scans. Question 31. A financial organization has offices located globally. Per the organization's policies and procedures, all executives who conduct business overseas must have their mobile devices checked for malicious software or evidence of tampering upon their return. The Information Security Department oversees this process, and no executive has had a device compromised. The Chief Information Security Officer wants to implement an additional safeguard to protect the organization's data. Which of the following controls would work best to protect the privacy of the data if a device is stolen? Option A. Implement a mobile device wiping solution for use if a device is lost or stolen. Option B. Install a DLP solution to track data flow. Option C. Install an encryption solution on all mobile devices. Option D. Train employees to report a lost or stolen laptop to the security department immediately. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. Install an encryption solution on all mobile devices. Question 32. A software development team asked a security analyst to review some code for security vulnerabilities. Which of the following would best assist the security analyst while performing this task? Option A. Static analysis. Option B. Dynamic analysis. Option C. Regression testing. Option D. User acceptance testing. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Static analysis. Question 33. A security analyst inspects the header of an email that is presumed to be malicious and sees the following. Which of the following is inconsistent with the rest of the header and should be treated as suspicious? Option A. The use of a TLS cipher. Option B. The sender's email address. Option C. The destination email server. Option D. The subject line. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. The sender's email address. Question 34. A team of network security analysts is examining network traffic to determine if sensitive data was exfiltrated. Upon further investigation, the analysts believe confidential data was compromised. Which of the following capabilities would best defend against this type of sensitive data? Exfiltration. Option A. Deploy an edge firewall. Option B. Implement DLP. Option C. Deploy EDR. Option D. Encrypt the hard drives. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. Implement DLP. Question 35. After a series of group policy object updates, multiple services stopped functioning. The system's administrator believes the issue resulted from a group policy object update but cannot validate which update caused the issue. Which of the following security solutions would resolve this issue? Option A. Privilege management. Option B. Group policy object management. Option C. Change management. Option D. Asset management. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. Change management. Question 36. Which of the following describes the main difference between supervised and unsupervised machine learning algorithms that are used in cybersecurity applications? Option A. Supervised algorithms can be used to block attacks, while unsupervised algorithms cannot. Option B. Supervised algorithms require security analyst feedback, while unsupervised algorithms do not. Option C. Unsupervised algorithms are not suitable for ID systems, while supervised algorithms are. Option D. Unsupervised algorithms produce more false positives than supervised algorithms. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. Supervised algorithms require security analyst feedback, while unsupervised algorithms do not. Question 37. The SOC has received reports of slowness across all workstation network segments. The currently installed antivirus has not detected anything, but a different anti-malware product was just downloaded and has revealed a worm is spreading. Which of the following should be the next step in this incident response? Option A. Send a sample of the malware to the antivirus vendor and request urgent signature creation. Option B. Begin deploying the new anti-malware on all uninfected systems. Option C. Enable an ACL on all VLANs to contain each segment. Option D. Compile a list of IOCs so the IPs can be updated to halt the spread. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D. Compile a list of IOCs so the IPs can be updated to halt the spread. Question 38. A vulnerability assessment solution is hosted in the cloud. This solution will be used as an accurate inventory data source for both the configuration management database and the governance, risk, and compliance tool. An analyst has been asked to automate the data acquisition. Which of the following would be the best way to acquire the data? Option A. CSV export. Option B. SAW. Option C. API. Option D. Machine learning. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C, API. Question 39. Which of the following is most closely related to the concept of privacy? Option A. The implementation of confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Option B. A system's ability to protect the confidentiality of sensitive information. Option C. An individual's control over personal information. Option D. A policy implementing strong identity management processes. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C, an individual's control over personal information. Question 40. An organization is focused on restructuring its data governance programs, and an analyst has been tasked with surveying sensitive data within the organization. Which of the following is the most accurate method for the security analyst to complete this assignment? Option A. Perform an enterprise-wide discovery scan. Option B. Consult with an internal data custodian. Option C. Review enterprise-wide asset inventory. Option D. Create a survey and distribute it to data owners. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D. Create a survey and distribute it to data owners.